When I wrote the script for Tron, it was my intention that the film would be done by computer-generated imagery because the story was you could only tell this story with computer-generated imagery. It wasn't a question of a choice where one would say, well, we can do it this way or we can do it that way. I was inspired by the film Star Wars, not just in a specific sense of effects. I was inspired by that film. I guess it came out in the late 70s. Yeah, I was inspired by that, and I was inspired by Jaws, just because it seemed up to that point in time that films were sort of becoming very formula-oriented. And when those two films in particular came out, it seemed that they had so much energy and so much excitement, and that they were willing to try new techniques in ways that would aid their stories and, you know, cinematically make certain things possible. And so those films definitely had some bearing on making me feel that a film like Tron would be possible or could get made.
One of the difficult areas in Tron was to create a unified look for both the real world and the electronic world. Like in The Wizard of Oz, there are two worlds, and the difficult part was integrating both of the worlds. We used computer simulation, we used backlit techniques, and we used conventional live action. The difficult part was to make them all part of a cohesive look in this film. And in that respect, I think we achieved our goal of creating an overall unified look. When we started marketing the picture to studios, Disney was one of the last on the list. And the reason is that we felt, since they were the vanguard of traditional animation, that they probably would not be interested in computer simulation. Or if they were interested in computer simulation, they would probably want to develop something in-house. As it turned out, when we presented the project to them, they were very susceptible from the very beginning. So it turned out that it was very easy to persuade them, since this was an area that they had been looking for and exploring how to get involved in. And we presented them with a project that was ready to go.